Hey, and we're live. What's going on, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. I got Saturday Night Fever, bro. Saturday night, man.
You going to the club or what?
You know it, man. I'm gonna be discoing with John Travolta, man.
That won't break his hip now.
Dude, can you imagine? He's like night fever, night fever. Oh man, fuck.
You don't even hear from that guy no more. That's funny.
Dude, he's like, dude, yeah, man. He must be just chilling.
All right.
Dude, yeah. What did you know that actually John Travolta he can fly commercial planes?
It wouldn't surprise me, man. I guess Tom Cruise can fly jet fighter pilots as well.
Yeah, he can fly like 747s, bro. That's wild.
Hey, give me millions of dollars and I'll be able to fly that shit too. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right?
That fool's like under 5 foot, dude. He probably has to put phone books on his seat in order to see up above flying the fighter jet, or a boosters. Where's the booster seat for Tom Cruise?
They're like Captain today is Tom Cruise, and don't forget the booster seat. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. You forgot your booster seat.
Yeah, but dude, he gets the booster seat, but then his feet can't reach the pedals, bro.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's too funny.
Dude, give me $1 million. I'll fly that shit to the moon myself, man.
Hell yeah, that's why I'll make my own jet, dude. I'll hire the best team in the world to create a jet, and I'll fly fucking past the moon.
Who's that guy that the owner of Virgin Airlines? He created his own spaceship. What's his name?
Really?
Yeah. Let's see. Virgin Airlines owner. Yeah, Richard Branson, that dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he made a design where he launched it from like Lancaster or something. It takes you up. So this is what he claims. I've never done it, but it flies you up and then it like spins you up from there into low Earth orbit and then back down. What are the like commercial space flights, dude?
Did you ever hear about that guy that was creating that thing in the desert, kind of close to me up here? I don't know if it was Antelope Valley or Lancaster or Victorville, something like that. But he ended up dying, dude. He was creating his own thing to like reach space, but I guess it blew up and it killed him.
Yeah, is it the dude that like launched himself up, but like it malfunctioned and then he fell straight to the ground? Dude, that's so sad, bro.
Yeah, it was sad because he worked so hard. He was building it on his property, dude. I watched the documentary.
And it was self-funded, right?
Yeah, I think so. But that's probably why it never made it that far. I'm not trying to be mean, sorry.
Yeah, I know. The budget ran out, right?
Not even that. It's just like how smart of it. I mean, maybe he was a smart guy, but how smart was he? Look, if I was going to do something like that, I learned the ins and outs for myself and then have somebody looking out for me. I wouldn't be depending on somebody else to build that for me. I would want to know that I built it and did it the way that I wanted it to be, or know that it was going to protect me a certain way because I was the one working on it, man, just to be honest.
Yeah. Well, or he bought like materials that weren't maybe designed for it. He probably didn't have enough money. He was underfunded.
You're probably right. Yeah. That's probably 100% right.
He goes, you can go for the platinum, but I'll take the Walmart aluminum. You know what I mean?
The stuff that disintegrates when you get over 1,000 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it there, but I'll make it close.
Like, yeah, oh man, dude. Can you imagine as it pops out and it's like, it's trolling you? It's Tom Cruise, bro.
Hey, man,
dude. But yeah, I mean, but okay. Here's the question, right? Let's say this guy, that unfortunately passed away. What happens if he was successful? Do you think
I don't think they'd ever let him be.
That's what I was thinking.
And if you were successful, I don't think he would be a major not an icon, but like, dude, they would never give you the platform like that to blow up like that, because they don't want you building your own rocket, probably doing that and going to space or whatever. I would just think that's my opinion.
My opinion too is I think that they would probably close the book on you. You wouldn't be famous. No one would even know of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
They would never give him enough money, dude. You think NASA's gonna allow some random guy to make money off of that, bro? NASA's like $1 trillion organization.
Well, it's funny because all the organizations are always telling you what you should do or this and that. And it's like, well, how do you know there's not somebody out there that knows better, man? Like, just, I don't know. They're not the all-seeing. I don't want to say that, but all-seeing eye, or like you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Why do you got to check in with these people? It's like you should be able to do your own thing.
I don't even think he would get a job at NASA, to be honest.
They would just shut. Now that you said that, that's kind of crazy, because that's true, dude. Like, that fool had a super big passion for that, huh?
Yeah.
And they could care less about it, to be honest.
Yeah, they don't care. I mean, unfortunately he died, but that was his passion. He wanted to make a spaceship, right? So, yeah. I mean, he had some brilliance, right? I mean, maybe he could tweak it a little bit here and there, but NASA wasn't gonna give him any credit for that. Wow, like, whoa, he made a scientific discovery. No, it's all NASA that has to make the discoveries,
They want the recognition, probably, I would say, huh?
Yeah, they would totally take it away from him or her, whoever it is,
That's fucked up, dude. That sucks.
Well, have you, like, for example, have you noticed, like, let's say you found, like, I don't know, you're like walking in the forest or something and you found something kind of interesting and you're like, wow, this is an interesting artifact. Then, dude, all those famous, like, high profile archaeologists come in and say, no, we'll take it from here, boys. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up, man. But I found it, not you.
It's like, you're not taking anything until I get a check.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck that, dude. You're not going to take this and then make it famous and then I get nothing off of it.
Exactly. And that dudes that take it off of you is going to make more money than you from it. You know what I mean?
100%, dude.
Because unfortunately that guy's got clout and you don't, that sucks, man.
You know what's crazy that I even found out that's even crazier is, remember Rocky, the movie?
Yeah.
They made that off of a real guy and never gave him any credit, dude. And Sylvester Stallone pretty much like stole that idea from him.
Damn.
And wrote the story about it. You could look it up, dude. The guy's name was something Rocky, something whatever. I don't think it was Rocky Balboa, but
yeah,
I remember, like, in the beginning, I guess he would say what's up to the real Rocky. He would, and then as they made more and more episodes, the guy wasn't invited on the set and stuff like that. And the guy would kind of like, Stallone would like ignore him and stuff like that or whatever when they were recording in his city. Like, makes no sense, dude. Super disrespectful.
Is it the boxer Rocky Marciano?
I think so. Is his AKA Rocky Balboa or no?
Let's see.
Pull it up on the screen.
Let's see, Rocky Marciano. Okay, let me put it up on the screen. Marciano.
They've done that a lot, man. That's what I've realized. They've made stories on a lot of people that have a story, but they don't put that person in the story. That's fucked up, dude.
And don't give them credit.
Right. That's fucked up. That's like you can't do that.
No, you can't do that. That's messed up, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. If we did that, we'd get in trouble.
Yeah, and they do that, and they don't get in trouble at all.
No.
So here's hold on. Yeah, this is Rocky Marciano. Let's see.
Does it relate to Rocky Balboa?
That I don't know. I haven't. Let's see.
Type in the real Rocky Balboa.
Okay.
See what comes up with that.
Let's pull that up. The real Rocky Balboa. Is Rocky Balboa based on a real person?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 5 things you should know. Let's look at USA Today. Okay, so let's pull it up. Accept all, yeah. Okay. Like many fans of Sylvester Stallone's Oscar-nominated role as Rocky Balboa in 1976's Rocky, actor Liev Schreiber wasn't aware of a key film fact. The unknown boxer character who gets the chance of a lifetime to fight the world's heavyweight champion was inspired by an actual fighter named Chuck Wepner.
There you go.
Dude.
Look that guy up.
Yeah, Chuck Wepner.
You never heard of that guy?
I've never heard of that guy. Dude, he fought Muhammad Ali though.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The guy was a real guy, and they fucking didn't even give him credit. It's fucked up.
And you know he probably didn't get any residuals from the film.
No, probably not. They just cut that full out completely.
Yeah. So here we go. Hard-nosed brawler Chuck Wepner was a heavyweight contender in the late 1960s and 1970s. During his career, he shared a ring with Sonny Liston, George Foreman, and Muhammad Ali. He was born in 1939, and he was boxing. Dude, he was a heavyweight boxer, man. He's legit.
That's what I was saying.
Dude, here's a poster about him. This is him, Chuck Wepner. That sucks, man.
That's how it goes, though.
Yeah, I know.
That's how it goes, dude. You have a real story, and they're gonna steal it from you, dude, and then not even put you in it, dude.
Dude, and that's what happens a lot with songs too. Have you noticed that too? Like some people say, like, "Oh, this is a cool song," and then you're like, "Well, this is just a remix of it." And dude, there's so many remixes and so many remakes that everybody forgets what the real song actually was. And they're like, "Well, this song was created by, I don't know, let's say."
What about the artists that fucking ghostwrite? Have you heard of that? They ghostwrite for the main artist.
I heard that Drake has a ghostwriter, or that was a claim.
Of course, dude. You think those guys are that smart? Fuck no, dude. It's the other guy behind the scenes that's writing the lyrics for them, and then they're just rapping to it. Yeah, and then they're getting all the clout, but the guy that's really writing the rhymes and stuff like that gets nothing, dude. He's getting paid. That's it, and he's on the low. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know a lot of pop singers and country singers have songwriters or ghostwriters? It's the same thing. Like
but that's fucked up though, because why would I like that artist, dude, if you have a ghostwriter? The whole point of you being an artist is for you to make it the whole way, because you have talent, because of how you sing, how you write, maybe you play the guitar, whatever. Maybe those 3 things all match up. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just have a good voice. But I'm saying that doesn't make sense, dude. If you're taking all that out of the equation and someone's writing for you, that means you're not doing anything but just using your voice for the music. And that's, I don't know, that's kind of crap, man. That doesn't make you a full artist, I would say, to be honest.
No, not really, because you're not writing your own. Because a song with lyrics, that's basically like writing like poetry and things like that. You're not writing your own story.
That's whack, no?
Yeah, it's really whack. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. So, you know, like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Taylor Swift, maybe not so more, but before she had songwriters, man.
That's crap, though.
That is
and crap. Those they get the recognition and the credits and all that, but it's not like, hey, this dude wrote this song, she's just singing it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of,
well, I mean, they get their due credit, but they're not famous like these people. You know what I mean?
Hey, maybe some of them don't want to be famous. I respect that. You know, maybe they just want to write in the background and get paid. That's fine. But
that's fine.
But then it's I
respect it. But then it's like, I know, that's why I think it's all fake, dude. Like Hollywood and these musicians and things like that, you know?
Because you're not giving true credit to the person that actually wrote it or did it, you know?
Right, because they don't put the songwriters' names on the they do, but they don't on the song. It's you're on the track, you know what I mean? The artist.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the front man almost, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
You haven't watched that movie yet, have you? Lone
I haven't
Survivor?
had time. I haven't had time.
Bro, you gotta watch that movie, dude. I'm telling you.
Dude, I want to watch it, man.
You gotta watch it this next week, dude. You gotta promise me you will.
Yeah, I will.
All right.
I'll find it and I'll watch it, man. Hold on. There's this guy. He's really famous. That was like a songwriter for a lot of these artists. It was a guy. He was like he wrote songs for biggest pop stars, man. I don't remember his name. But he was on like 2020 back in the day, if you remember that show.
I do remember that, yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't want to remember that, man.
Was that Dateline?
Something like that. Dateline.
Or 60 Minutes? I hated that shit, dude. My parents would be always watch that. And it's like, hey, why don't you watch this? I want to watch that crap.
60 Minutes with Barbara Walters.
It's like, fuck those people, dude.
Dude, I can't. That show still goes on, man. I can't believe it.
They have Chris Hansen still, the guy that gets the Predator people. It's funny. It's not funny that they get Predator people. That's not what I'm saying, but I just think it's funny that they have a show like that. It's like, what?
Man, that's gonna bug me about that, but never mind, man. But we were having a good conversation about gold off air. Yeah,
we can get back on that.
Yeah, we were talking about how gold holds its value, and
still buys the same amount of stuff that it can or will back in the day.
You're right, and I was asking, like, what do you think happens when, for example, you're living in an apartment, let's say a 1-bedroom apartment, and the price of rent goes up. Yeah. I think I understand. Yeah. Like the utilities and stuff, it costs more to run and all those things. So there's all those hidden behind the scenes costs. I understand that. But I also think there's a correlation. What you were saying is that there's inflation to those prices, that the prices raise up, and also that because the rent, regardless of what your dollar was, I mean, it's not like you're paying less rent. You never pay less rent, regardless of what that currency does.
Correct.
You know what I'm trying to say? So I think there's some things that what you said, I understand that correlates, right? Where you don't have purchasing power with dollars, meaning like you can't buy as much as before. That's that's facts.
Well, not even that. Even that though. You don't even own it because it's backed by nothing. Therefore, it's a debt. It's a debt note. Well, how are you going to own something if you pay for it in fucking cash? You're not. I'm not saying like. I'm just saying. So like your car, like even though you outright pay for it, you still have to pay insurance and all that bullshit. Well, if you outright owned it, you wouldn't have to pay any of that. That's what I'm saying.
Sure. Yeah.
Because they can come repossess your car whenever they want if you don't pay your insurance or your tags or some bullshit like that. That's not true. That's not the real law, but that's what they do.
Right. Exactly. I know. That's so fucked up, bro. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I always thought, that you think you're winning in one way. I mean, this machine, dude, it's a machine that's well oiled, bro. They think of all the angles, man, of how you lose. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
There's no avenue for win where you think you make a victory, but you're still losing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, of course.
Let's say the inflation goes down, so you can buy. So before you can, this is what I'm saying, man. Like you can buy, instead of like right now, you can't buy 2 gallons of milk, but before you could probably buy 3, right? So so they say, okay, we'll lower inflation. You could buy your 2 gallons of milk, but then they raise the price on your apartment, and then. So you lost. You know what I'm saying? You didn't win. You didn't save any money at all. It's it's like a trick they play.
Well, look at some people that I know. Like one of my buddies is paying like $2,500 for an apartment, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, a living room, $2,500 full. But he's paying like 3 grand max for like utilities and all that, and he makes good money. But he wants to move out and buy a van. I
Yeah.
think that's a little extreme. I don't think he's looked at all his options, but I just think I was just saying this a long time ago, dude. It's like they're gonna up that shit until you can't afford it. If not, you're gonna have to cut back so much that you're gonna have to be living by kind of by like I don't even know, like you're not even gonna be able to live how you used to. You're gonna have to cut back big time.
Or like live, or like Chris Farley says, you're gonna live in a van down by the river.
Dude, most people think they could do that. I don't think they can, dude. What are you gonna do when it's 110 outside and you're living in your van? The fuck?
It's so easy to say that, right? A lot of people say that, you know.
I don't understand that though. How you make like over like 6-7 grand a month, and you're spending, dude. People just overspend what they're supposed to. I would say they're overspending their means, man. And it's like then they're trying to get a van and do all that when all you got to do is cut back on certain things, and you could easily afford that and not have to worry about it. You wouldn't even have to think about living in a van. I'm just saying.
And maybe, I mean, if he's gonna, if you're gonna live in a van full time, it could get costly too, because you have to pay for gas, you have to pay for keeping your battery running, your alternator running, repairs. You know, you're probably
It's
gonna
probably not.
modify.
It's not as. It's probably not as much though as living in an apartment or something. You don't think?
Oh, it'll be definitely cheaper, but where are you
But you
gonna?
still, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but where are you gonna park it? I mean, where are you allowed to park your? I mean, you can't park in a Walmart parking lot 24 hours. That's
you should be able to. It's a public fucking place. But yeah, no. There's certain places that you can park. I guess where you can park overnight and do all that.
I see.
Or like 2 to 5, you can't park here, but you could
Right.
park fucking. So just 2 to 5 o'clock, you don't sleep. Maybe you sleep all the other times, and then 2 to 5
That's like,
o'clock, maybe you're.
but that's like a hassle. Like, oh, okay, we can't park it from 2 to 5 a.m. So I gotta drive and find a space. Like,
No, I understand that. I'm just
yeah,
saying
yeah,
that's just what this fool was telling me, dude. And I was thinking like that doesn't make sense. But yeah, if you want to do that, go ahead, man. That's all.
yeah. Why not? I mean, you know, or the other thing that's kind of I don't know if it's still on the rise. You know, those mini houses, those like off the grid mini
Kind of.
houses. Yeah,
Oh
like
yeah, they are.
those container houses. Like people have been like getting all in on these container houses and then realizing how much actual work it costs. It costs actually, it's more expensive than they thought. You know what I mean?
100%, dude.
Well, because it's a storage unit. You know what I mean? You have to insulate it. You have to get electricity. You got to get water. You got to get you can take a shower and things like that. And you know, you have to put it together, and then you realize that one's not enough, so you buy another one. You have to reinforce it. You know, it's then you want to make it look nice outside. You put a deck. I mean, you could probably just buy a house. You know.
I want to do that shit myself though. I think I probably will in the future, man.
You can make like a sick log house. That'd be
So
cool.
I'm probably gonna do that, dude. I'm telling you, that's
You gotta
probably
be
what's
like
gonna happen in the future.
you gotta be like Jedediah Smith and cut your own trees down.
I just want my own property, dude, and I don't want anybody around it, and I don't want to deal with people, and I want my dogs to be able to run all over the place and not have an issue. I don't deserve all that, dude. I've been working hard to get away from all that, you know.
Man, it must have been sick to live like in the 1880s, like in the US. You could just like get on a horse, go somewhere out west, then you say like this is my land, and they just cut a bunch of trees and that's your property. That must have been pretty cool at that time.
It's probably still like that, just in certain areas, probably not in the
Yeah,
city, but you know what I mean.
yeah. That'd be kind of cool. You're just walking around. This is mine now, boy.
That's What's wrong with that though, dude?
There's nothing wrong with that. That's excellent.
That would be sick, no?
Yeah, that would be sick. And you just claim it for yourself? That'd be sick.
Well, not even that. It's like, okay, so like when you live, you become complacent and stuff like that when you live in this city. So it's like I've noticed when I'm on my own, mostly you have to do something every day. So you don't have anybody telling you what to do or like backing you up like that. So you want to eat, you want to have water, you want to do this and that. You have to be on top of your shit every day, and like that's almost motivation to better yourself compared to just relying on the city or stuff like that. Does that make sense? Kind of.
That makes sense. Like you're off grid enough to not worry about anything, but like on grid enough that you could be self-sustaining yourself, and you're challenging yourself every day.
Yeah, and I think that's what it's about. I swear.
That is what it's about. That's what it was about like 100 years ago, man. Actually throughout history. Only now that everybody is like living in these big metropolis cities, bro.
And they're depending on it, you know what I mean? So what are you going to do when you can't depend on the people that are providing for you?
Right. I don't think a lot of people would survive, to be honest.
No, they won't. I know that for a fact. That's why I moved up here, dude, to be honest.
Yeah, it separates the men from the boys.
But a lot of people are going to come up here when shit hits the fan or when something like that happens, and it's like I'll provide for the people that I care about, but other than that, it's like, no, you ain't got no invite in my house.
Right, exactly. I mean, there's no reason to be, for people to just go and invade your space like that.
Yeah, it's just fucking people that need something at that time, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's difficult for people like I wonder what if it's I think it might be easier from somebody going to the country, going to the city than the other way around, to be honest. I think so. I don't know. Well, like if let's say you were living on like lots of acres, right? It doesn't matter where, and then you're like, oh, okay, we're gonna take a drive, and oh, here's LA, and here's a house for you. I think you'll be able to adapt quicker than if you were to go from the city to that wilderness property. I don't know.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to adapt in the wilderness.
Right. Like
I don't care. I've been a lot of places, so it doesn't affect me like that. I kind of like that. It's more of like an obstacle for me, you know?
Yeah.
I like that kind of shit. Just saying.
Well, there's because every day there's something to do, right? I mean, there's
not even that. It's not that. It's just clean air, fucking not much traffic, minimal noise. Like I'm about that, dude. That's you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. So it's like peaceful.
I wish nobody drove down my street, dude, to be honest.
How many people do you think drive down your street?
Well, a couple a day, 10 max, if that.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
It's like nothing.
That is like nothing.
It's probably less than that, though. Well, what about yours? How many people drive down your street?
Probably like maybe 10.
So I'm saying, so it's kind of the same thing for you.
Yeah, it's like the same. It's kind of it's quiet. It's real quiet.
So you get used to that, and then you appreciate it, and then it's like, well, I don't even, to be honest, to elevate, I don't even want 10 cars coming down my street. I don't even want any. Like, why do I want to live somewhere like that when I can have nobody driving down my street, dude? Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's when we go to Prague, we realize how noisy and how like big that place is. Like
exactly.
it like it's cool. It's cool and awesome with the life and all that, but dude, it's too much almost. It's getting too much.
You just don't want that anymore, right?
Right? No, not really.
So that's what I'm saying. So you kind of like growing up, or I ain't growing up, bro. You've been more advanced than me. It's just you just kind of, I guess, appreciate or more realize like what you want in the future or for your family.
And you realize too, exactly. You realize what is like your priorities or your preferences. You know, you start to you find that out yourself. You know what I mean?
100%.
I think I think that takes a lot of like a just not growing up, but just living life. You find out what your preferences are, and then what you like and what you don't like. I mean, I think
And
that's how it goes.
that's your right too, right? So then you build off of that, and then you build a life that you want, and nobody has the right to impose on that. That's just the truth.
Right, that's written in the Constitution. You have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So if that's, you know, if you want to live out in the countryside and that's gonna make you happy, and that's gonna be fine. You know, that's
You have the
your
right to do so.
yeah, exactly. You know, and that's your liberty and right to do that. You know, and life. You know,
100%.
yeah, man. I mean, I think living out like or having like a like massive property anywhere, to be honest. I understand like why like sometimes these ranchers don't want to sell property and things like that because they it's not that they won't get money from it or they don't appreciate money or anything like that, but because they know that some developer's gonna build there and build like 15 homes on that property that they sold, and then it's like you're driving cattle on once that was your property or something like that, and you know, and then you lose that sense of this used to be my land.
Yeah, no, that's right for sure, 100%.
Dude.
Well, they work so hard for that. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. And those people didn't, you know, the developers, they just paid, to be honest.
And put people out of business for their
Yeah,
agenda.
exactly. Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, it's all like I mean, it's like a never-ending circle game, bro.
It sucks, man.
Yeah. And
Well, how are species how is a regular person able to come up when you have stuff like that? You know, it takes someone that's super smart and outside of the boundaries and able to like create a business or do something outside of the lines. It's like for the most part, it's like 90% of people they work for their money, man, and they work under somebody. And that
right.
sucks, dude. Because that's
It
not
does
what,
suck.
what this country is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about you creating something that provides for people and gives back to the community or the organization or as a whole the United States to build upon that. But it's like
Yeah.
they're taking away from that so much that it's like it's not like that anymore.
Yeah, they don't even that's that entrepreneurial type of idea about it. And I think it's straight away from all of that, man.
Dude, it's crazy because someone was telling me today. So they have somebody that rents from them, right? And
Yeah.
fucking he found out. So this guy wasn't paying on time. He's supposed
Yeah.
to be paying the first of the month, and that's normal, bro. That's what it's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
And he was missing, or he would be a couple of days late. So my buddy got all upset at him, told him what's up, and that guy tried to get mad at him. But come to find out, that dude was getting some kind of payment for the COVID-19 for like 6 months, if not more. So he was getting free. He was getting his rent for free to pay to my buddy, and then being late on it when he had the money. And then supposedly he worked at like a solar place and was making good money. So he was high up and everything. No reason for any of that, and that's what that guy was doing. It's crazy, dude.
So he was like scamming the system to pay rent, which he was late on?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. My buddy got all
Dude.
mad and told him what's up and whatever, and like the guy's
Dude.
like, "Oh, I'm having a baby and stuff like that." It's like that's
Yeah.
no reason, dude. So what? Like,
Dude, you want to hear it? You want to hear something crazy?
it's her.
Something similar to that situation. So there's this big church. I'm not going to name the church. I'm not going to name anything, but I used to work for a company that gave loans to churches, right? And so they got a loan. One of the churches got a loan through this company. Like I think it was like 2 million, something like that.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, $2 million. And you know, when you go for a loan application, you're supposed to provide the banks what you want that loan for. So like, you want to buy a new car, you get a car loan, right? So they got a loan to fix the roof, I think. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And they have like in the company, you have people who watch the loans, meaning like if they're making payments on time or if or not or whatever, they're just watching the loan. Well, come to find out, man, the guy, the pastor was making late payments, so he's got to become delinquent, right? After 3 months of not paying, is delinquent, and then it can go into default, right? Meaning that, and they can start taking stuff away, whatever.
Mhm.
Okay, so they did a little bit more digging on what happened, right? Dude, the dude took the money. He bought himself a new BMW. He bought a house with this money, and he took the rest of the money and he paid his employees. He paid his employees with that another $1 million to pay his employees for the year, bro.
What the hell?
Yeah, man.
What happened to that guy? He went to jail, I'm sure.
I think he went to jail, man, for that. Dude, you can't take a loan for a roof and then pay your employees and then buy yourself a BMW and a house, man.
Dude, a lot of people do this weird stuff though. I'm not lying, dude, to be honest.
Yeah, dude, that's weird. That's weird behavior.
They just can't get enough of, I guess, of what they were getting at the moment.
I guess not. And they had the audacity. They kept like sending emails like, please forgive our debt, praise to the Lord and things like that. And they're like, bro, dude, you owe $2 million, man. What are you gonna do?
Oh my god.
Something like that. I don't know if $2 million is the correct, but something astronomical like that,
Trying to pull that card though, trying to be all weird like that. That's fucked up.
Yeah, and so what they ended up doing, and this is true, they started repossessing some of the stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but so they like took his car away, but taking his car away didn't solve the problem. They still, you know what I mean? Like they had his car, and what are they gonna do with it? It was just sitting in a car park. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah. So it's like better to get the money back, but you can't because it's already spent, gone.
That's fucked up, dude.
It's just fucked up, man.
And you know what? It's mostly the taxpayers' people's money, dude. That's what's fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, see, and what happens is, to taxpayers put their money into the banks, and then the banks put your money into like a pool that allows them to give these loans to people. You know what I mean? And if something like this happens, yeah. So if something like this happens, the people they lost money, basically, the bank, right? They lost money on it, meaning they still had to find out how they can get money so that when you go to the ATM, it doesn't say you lost money, right? Dude, they got hit hard, that bank, man. Because how are you going to explain to your customers that when they go to the ATM and your balance as the customer, and then all of a sudden you go to the ATM and you can't pull out money, bro? That's so hard to explain, man.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
Well, not really. They fucked themselves over, but I'm just saying, like,
right, because the banks overextend themselves. They're giving out loans for no reason to other people, underqualified people, and all this, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're right. And then they can't even fucking cover the money,
Right, because they're expecting how they get the coverage back of that money is when they expect you to pay every month. You know what I mean? So that's their guarantee that there's going to be money in the bank for you. You know what I mean?
I was going to call the bank. I don't want to do that, though. I don't want to piss them off. But I was going to call them and ask them, like, why do I have to pay back money that you guys front when you don't even have it in the first place?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's the truth, dude. But it's like
charge obscene fees.
Yeah, why would I have to pay that back? That doesn't make any sense.
That's money that they have, that they don't have, that they're charging all these obscene fees on.
That's how they make their money, I think.
And I think that's how they I think that's how they make their money, to get that, so that when you go to the ATM, you can always get money. You know what I mean? That's how I think of it.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
Dude. It's crazy. It's
Fucked up.
wild.
Yeah, it's fucked
Yeah.
up, huh?
Yeah, it is fucked up. I don't even know why they're allowed to do that practice. That's predatory.
It's the banking system, dude. They're trying to make as much money off you as they can, and then
Yeah.
make you broke and have nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the truth, man.
Well, what did they say? Like, if you steal a whole bunch of money, you don't have to go to jail. But if you steal like a candy bar, you get like maximum prison sentence. Dude, that's fucked up.
Fuck that. That's crazy. Like, what the hell?
Dude, steal a Twix bar, you get 20 to life, man. Oh, dude.
Oh, dude, that's not cool.
That's not cool.
I don't want to laugh at that because maybe somebody has got that, you know. But
I know, but what I'm saying,
you're speaking facts, though. That's how fucked up it is, you know.
dude, I would just hit him at the courtroom and I say, like, you know, I was just following that commercial, man. When I'm hungry, I'm not myself, man.
I guess you could say that, dude. Why not?
Why not?
Said I'm not myself. That's probably true, dude. Seriously though, man.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be yourself if you were starving.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, you're right, man. 100%.
Dude. Okay, this dude's insane.
Nah.
Nah.
Just fucking needs to eat.
Yeah. No, I mean the judge, right? He hits the hammer.
Like, fuck the judge.
Fuck the judge.
Straight up.
Dude.
It's like, whose side are you on? I'm just kidding.
You're on the wrong side of the law, but I'm the judge, bro.
So you're going away for a while. For what?
Or you're in the courtroom and you're like that Captain Phelps or Phillips or whatever. And, I'm the judge now. Oh man!
Like, fuck the judge. Trying to put you away for nothing.
Yeah, man. They do it, dude. They'll do it.
I know they will,
dude.
That's why if I ever got in a situation, I don't think I'd go anywhere.
Just stay
probably no, I probably fucking probably die at home.
Then better than in the courtroom.
No, not that. It's just like if you were really going to be charged for something and go to jail for a long time and you know that it's not wrong,
right?
Well, why would I go do that? That doesn't make any sense. You're going to lose everything anyways. So therefore, if it's wrong and you know it's wrong, I'm not saying just because you think it's wrong. I'm saying you know it's wrong and it is wrong. Why would you succumb to that? Fuck that.
There's a lot of cases, bro, where they like people are getting wrongfully accused and they're getting let go.
And if you talk a lot of shit and speak up against them, they'll take the key and throw that shit away and put you, dude. They could put you in a dungeon, bro, that you'll never be heard of from again. I don't want to live like that. I never would. That's me though.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that. You don't want to be in that situation, bro.
No, and I won't be. I don't think I would ever do that. So.
That'd be crazy, man.
But that's for me, though,
dude. I don't know. I was thinking about would you ever do that? I mean, speaking of like living in such isolation like that, like would you do that if they said, hey, you know, we'll take you to Mars? Would you ever do that?
Hell no.
Yeah, me neither, man.
I don't trust those fools,
dude. How are you going to be trusted, or how are you going to trust the fact that all that shit that they design is going to work up there? If it, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like if I came to you and told you like, hey, we're going to go to Mars and I got this shit down to the pat, you would trust me. But I'm saying if somebody random came from you from the government or something who was like, hey, we're going to go to Mars, like you'd kind of be like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know, bro.
I'm just saying.
The only thing for me, I would think I would go to Mars if Mars was already developed like 500 years. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be the first one.
I'm not gonna be. guinea pig. Fuck that.
Yeah, me neither, man. I mean, that shit's got to be like, Mars has got to be like Las Vegas, bro, before I go there.
100%. I agree.
No way, man. And you see those? Did you see like that website? Have you ever seen that website about it? Like, there's like a single mom going up there, like a dentist, and like those people are like just normal everyday people. How are they gonna survive up there, man?
No way, dude.
Yeah, there's no way, man.
Nah, no way.
No way that those people are going to be, no disrespect to them, but those people are going to solve all those complex problems up there with whatever equipment that they got. No way, man.
Nah, no way.
No way.
They've been preparing for that crap for sure, though.
What, to get to Mars?
I would say so, or to like supposedly have you inhabit it or whatever.
Yeah.
When they don't even know for sure if you can.
Yeah.
Maybe they do. I don't know, but it's like they're just trying to sell that upon people. It's like, no, I'm good on that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm good at that too, man. I mean,
I like where I'm at.
Yeah, I like Earth. You know what I mean?
I don't want to go anywhere, dude. I like where I'm at.
Dude, I like the different colors of Earth too, man. All you see is red up there, bro.
Oh, that'd be crazy, huh? It's probably all like that up there.
Yeah, probably. I mean, if Mars is truly red, then I would think that all you would see is red, like red clay or.
Just think about this. People that live in the desert and live by themselves and have like property or whatever, that'd be the same as like that almost, I would say.
Yeah, something similar, I would think.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Or you would have to live underground on Mars because
it's cooler for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, they say that because there's the thinner atmosphere, it gets really hot or really too cold.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But underground though, you'd be fine though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, would you rather? I mean,
would you like to live underground? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yo, you'd be fine, but I mean, would you like to live like in a New York subway station your whole life?
Hell no.
Dude, and because you couldn't go outside, you would have to wear that hazmat suit or whatever, that space suit shit, you know?
That's what I'm saying. That should be gnarly.
Dude, unless they were able to, like, I don't know, manufacture water and oxygen from water and keep it in the atmosphere or something, then yeah, I guess. I mean, there's no trees or anything.
You know, people are down for that shit, though. Someone would definitely go live there, even with that scenario, just to say that they did. I already know that.
For sure. There's all types of explorers. That is crazy. Those astronauts were like that. Those ones that went to the moon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, those guys were like, yeah, just, send me up there. Why not? You know?
Just to see what would be, I guess, become of the future.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't want to get into that conversation. It's a different conversation. We can leave it. But whether we went or didn't go to the moon. But, dude, that dude was so gangster, man. He went up there with a golf club and was like playing golf on the moon, bro. That's some gangster ass shit right there, man. Playing golf on the moon.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Because it makes you think like, okay, they're playing golf on the moon, but they never been there back since. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That's what I never understood, right? I mean, if we went there, if somebody went there, right? Why would you stop going there?
That's what I mean. Why didn't you set up shop like 40 years ago when supposedly you fucking landed there?
Right. That would be like the first guy who climbed up Mount Everest and said, yeah, okay, we climbed up Mount Everest. We don't even have to climb up there ever again. You know what I mean? But people go there all the time.
Exactly. Or somebody else climbs up there and has a different perspective, you know?
Yeah. Or we go up there and you set up like a hotel or something. Or I don't know,
Yeah.
I've always wondered that. So if we see, that's the thing, right? If we don't have anything like that on the moon, how do you think we're going to do something like that on Mars?
These fools are retarded. Let's just say that. They're telling you get an electric vehicle, but out here they're telling you don't charge your electric vehicle during these times. What? Doesn't make
What?
any sense. Yeah, I
That
swear
doesn't,
to God, fool.
dude, that doesn't make any sense.
They were telling people to get an electric vehicle for a long time, and then all of a sudden, because of the heat, it's
Yeah.
like don't charge your vehicle or stay cool and don't run your AC over like 75 or something, like or
Right.
below 75. What do
Yeah.
you mean, dude? How am I supposed to stay cool when it's like 105 outside?
Yeah, exactly.
And I pay for it, so how are you telling me what to do, dude? That doesn't make any sense.
That's what I always think. I mean, like they say, save water and something like that. But if I'm paying for it, if I have the money, why can't I run that water 24/7?
You're paying for the service, dude. That doesn't
Yeah,
make
that's what I'm
sense.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
right.
you're paying for it. So if I have the money for it, I can run it. I can run lights on forever, basically.
Right, I'm paying for the service, dude. So how are you gonna tell
Yeah.
me I can't run it at this time when it's been fine every other time? And it's not my fault that they're not upgrading their services to handle the power. That's not my
Yeah.
problem, dude. I'm paying all this money for you guys to do that. So where's it going?
Yeah, exactly. I never understood that. They're like, go green, but then they say like, don't go green now. You know, wait a little bit, then you go
It's,
green.
it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Like I see that's why I never understood that. Like this is what bugs me a lot. This is what bothers me a lot is they say save on water, don't take showers all the time, but yet you've got nuclear power plants that suck up water like 300 liters per second to make that thing run, bro.
Not even that. I drove by a park the other day and it was completely green. They don't
Yeah.
want you. They don't want you to water your grass more than one day a week. Well, how is this park fucking that green? Because it's got to be watered every day. So
Right. Or a golf
bullshit, dude.
course. Or a
Yeah,
golf
dude,
course.
get the recycle water. So what, dude? You're still using water. That's
Yeah.
water that you can be using for the community, not for fucking your stupid ass golf course.
So why can a golf course be like brilliantly green, but your little like 16 by 6 8 by 8 backyard can't be green? I don't understand that.
Right?
Yeah.
It's,
Like
it's for a fucking agenda, man. I'm telling you. Listen,
yeah,
today's Friday. I should call these people. When we get off the phone, I might call them, dude, and ask them some of these questions.
dude, yeah. I would ask them, man.
I need to start recording it, though. Some of them are pretty funny. They get all upset, bro, or they hang up or whatever. It's like, oh, dude, you guys are weird.
Oh man. But because they know the answers to all these questions, bro. They
That's
just
what
don't
I'm
want to give it to you.
saying. Pushing some kind of agenda, you know?
Yeah. So that's why they put some whatever answer they give you because they know that it's gonna be they want to make you look bad, not them. You know what I mean?
Of course, dude.
Yeah.
They'd rather hang up on you than answer the questions. Like,
Right, exactly. Because they know
Why
that if they answer the question, it goes against their whatever they're trying to do. You know?
right. It's like, why even pick up the phone, though, then in the first place, if you don't have an answer for the question or you want to act like that? That's fucking
Yeah.
weird, dude.
And what's even weirder about it is that they say like contact your local what is it representative, your local representative, and then okay, so I'm gonna call my local representative, not click.
Exactly, dude.
Why do they say
disgrace.
that yeah,
I don't know, man. It's all. I think it's all facade. It's like they want you to think that you have a say, but the second that you call and you have something opposed to what they say, they're hanging up on you, ignoring your phone calls, won't take your phone call, won't forward the message. It's like, hey, motherfucker, who are you to fucking decide that, dude? Because you work customer service and you work for this person, and this person works for the public, and you're over here trying to fucking forward my calls or cut my phone calls. Like, nah, hell no, that's not how it works. Fuck
that's
those
not how it
people,
works.
dude. Just saying.
I know that's how these offices work, man. I don't.
That's garbage, bro.
Dude, it's so messed up, man. I don't know like how it can sustain like this, and people kind of go about their business like they don't question it or don't want to question it or afraid or
They don't care, man. Most people
yeah
don't care about anything unless it affects you in that little like unless it affects you at that time or at that second, they don't give a
yeah
fuck, bro. Nobody's
y-
caring about anything like outside of the box that they, I guess, work within or whatever, you know?
yeah, and it doesn't make them bad people. It's just
No, no,
that's
I'm not saying that.
yeah
They just very brainwashed or kind of sheeple to where it's like they don't think outside of the box and don't think of anything else outside of what they're doing for the day for themselves when it should be about other people as well. And it doesn't have to be about other people 24/7. It's just the fact of you should always care about somebody else and put them somewhat before you, not like, does that make sense? Kind of like
I-
not like all the time. I'm just saying like you're supposed to care about other people, man. That's just what it's about, dude.
that's why I like that idea of that pay it forward idea. That's really cool.
It's
That's
cool. I agree
that's
with
a
you.
really cool that's a really cool idea. That's that what you're talking about, like getting people like caring about other people. Like, you don't have to do that all the time, but if you do it once or twice or here and there, I think that's a really good thing. You know,
It's beneficial.
yeah, it's beneficial because then you know that there's a sense of community with everybody, instead of being disconnected all the time.
That's what I was gonna say. It's beneficial for the community, so people care.
Yeah, exactly. And then because then for me, I think it's going to create a domino effect, right? Because you one person does it, the next person does it, and then it just becomes part of your habit. And I think it's a good thing, man. I like it a lot.
No, no, you're right, dude. 100%. It rubs off on people, and especially the people that think more of other people
Yeah,
compared to someone that doesn't think much of somebody. Like it's a big issue, I would say,
yeah,
and
yeah. It is a big issue.
it would benefit a lot of people, dude, if a lot of people did it, or not even to benefit us. I'm saying for the people that really need it the most, you know.
Right, exactly. And it shows that people are willing to help one another in time of crisis because then because you never know what's going to happen to yourself, and then you're like, wow, I wish somebody would do it to me. And I truly believe that if you're in dire straits, there will be somebody who will help you. Somebody.
I agree with that for sure.
I think maybe not a whole bunch of people, but there will be always somebody. There's always somebody that, I mean, how many times you watch documentaries and something like that where people try to help or things. And I don't mean for views. No, that's whack, bro. Like for TikTok views. I'm talking about genuine people who are helping. You see documentaries or you see people do interviews, and I think that's a really good thing,
No, you're right, man.
especially for a place like America, for the US, man.
Fuck, we need that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Seriously.
Seriously, man. I'm surprised that it's not like that, you know,
Yeah.
like over there more.
It's changed, dude, since
Yeah.
that COVID garbage, dude. It's changed a lot, dude, here since then, I would say. It's more so going back to normal,
Yeah.
but still like it changed people as like a what would the word be? Like as a group or whatever. Like it definitely changed people, not for the better. Most people don't care, but I think for the people that do care, like it
Yeah.
changed them for the worse, dude. They're not gonna give that shit up. That's what's
Yeah,
sad.
sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're like dead on when you were saying like people don't. Yeah, this is what I was gonna say. Yeah, well, shout out to, I know you're not into like video games and stuff, but I like
That's
video
okay.
games. And I was watching a podcast with Optic Gaming. Shout out to Optic Gaming. I like them a lot. And they were having a podcast, and they were talking about this, something like about people caring and not caring. And I don't know, they were talking on the podcast about global warming, right? They're talking
Mhm.
about global warming, and the dude's funny, man. Formal, shout out to Formal. He's a really good player, and he was like, he was saying like, yeah, man, like in 15 years, not all, but most scientists say like, dude, we're fucked, bro. And like, we're really fucked. And they were, everybody was like laughing. And he's like, yeah, you're laughing, but like, dude, we're fucked. Like, we're going to have no water and people are going to be dying. And can you imagine, like, if the water rises, people from LA and New York are going to be displaced and all this stuff, right? All these things. Mm-hmm. And he was just spitting facts. And then he's like, so then the guy next to him, another good player, Scump, a shout out to him, it was saying, well, like, how much of my carbon footprint do I do if I stay inside? And because I want to help out. And he's like, it's not that you help out. And he's like, it's not like, can you imagine, like, and he said this, and he was spitting facts. He was like, it's like, well, if we're fucked in 10 years, well, and he was like, I'm going to be like 35. So why should I help, like, save the earth with global warming if I know that I'm just going to die if we're fucked in 15 years, right? And then he said, like, a lot of people think like this, like, yeah, so we're fucked in 10 years, so what am I supposed to do about it? What can I do? We're going to die. So, then they just live life, and that doesn't make you a bad person, that doesn't make you an evil person. It's just like, I don't know the correct word for that. It's not caring. It's caring, but it's almost like this, like, what am I supposed to do type of attitude. And a lot of people have that,
Well, the thing is, it's like,
yeah,
why all of a sudden, because these fucking faggot ass government officials all of a sudden are telling you what to do? Dude, this is my problem, bro.
Yeah.
They said this shit 60 years ago that the world wasn't going to make it if we kept doing the same thing. We're still here, dude. Now all of a sudden they're pushing this garbage because of the bullshit that they fucking feed everybody. It doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. The world is a natural process. It goes through natural things. They can't control everything. They might be able to control the weather a little bit, but therefore, even if they did or whatever, I'm just saying, besides the point, the world's going to recorrect itself always, and therefore we have gone through spurts like this with weather like this and heat like this, and people don't realize that, dude. It's almost like they're fucking retarded and they forget what happened last year. I remember Pomona being 115 when I lived there, bro, and it's not even that hot as what it was. And we have a spell for a week or so, and all of a sudden it's hot. So what, dude? What who cares, dude? It's a week, bro, and it's going to come back to normal in the following week. And all of a sudden, all these people are tripping out and thinking that they need to do some climate change garbage or whatever. It's a bunch of bullshit, dude. I'm just saying what these people push.
Al Gore had that documentary in 1996. What was it called? Al Gore's, the vice president, Al Gore. Let me change. An Inconvenient Truth, 2006. I said 2004. Yeah, and he went. And what he did was he went around college campuses with the PowerPoint presentation, and he was saying all these numbers about what's going to happen in the future. Well, that was 16 years ago. Now, like, they figured out some of the numbers, and dude, he made measurements. He made measurements out in Joshua Tree National Park in the middle of summer, bro. He was
That's
like,
saying, what an idiot.
Yeah, he was like, dude, it's abnormally hot today. Yeah, you're in the desert in summer and it's 120 degrees. Come back when it's like December. It's gonna change.
Exactly.
Yeah, naturally.
Trying to push some weird ass agenda, dude, when it's a natural process, and then they say like all this bullshit. It's like, dude, the water goes into the ground and then it evaporates in the air, which causes moisture, and then humidity, which causes rain, and it's a process that restarts over. So how are you saying we have no water? That makes no sense. Why don't you tell people they'll give you why don't you give a grant for people that they can get $5,000 off digging their own well in their backyard? Why not?
Yeah.
They don't give that. They just want you to restrict your water and water once a week. Man, fuck you, dude. What are you talking about, dude? All the water that runs off from there goes into the sewer systems, if not back into your water system. And then you want us to restrict ourselves when we're paying for something that you guys should be taking care of? That doesn't make any sense, dude. These people are stupid as fuck, dude. I'm telling you.
The only way that we're running out of water is if the government decides that we're not going to release water from all these reservoirs. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's like that's what they're built for. And then all of a sudden, those reservoirs take like years to deplete. And all of a sudden
Yeah.
it's depleted in a year. No, that doesn't make any sense, dude. What are you guys doing to it?
Well, one time, the Santa Fe Dam in Irwindale, in that area.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's fills up with water, right? And we were driving one time in the summer, and there's a point when you drive out of Irwindale towards like Pasadena, and it's kind of like it looks like you're driving through the desert, like a dry riverbed.
Yeah.
Well, that's from the Santa Fe Dam, and one day for 2 days straight, they were releasing water out of the reservoir into this during the summer. And I was looking at my dad. I was with my dad, and we were looking at each other like, why are they releasing all this water? How can they? How do they have the authority to waste all that water out of that reservoir down into this creek bed when they could have taken that water and redistributed it into the grid somehow and have that water in a reserve so people can use it to have showers, use the toilet, water their lawns, and all this? No, they were just wasting water from the reservoir. How is that smart?
Just shows you the agenda that they have.
Yeah, that water just goes straight to the ocean. Nothing else.
It's crazy though that it's crazy you say that because it's crazy that other people don't realize that. I know there's a lot more people than we say. I'm not trying to talk down on people. I'm just saying like 90% of people, like I was saying, they don't even realize what's going on. They just listen to the TV and what it's telling you, like, hey, conserve water. So it's like, or like what is it, like a power flex or whatever, like conserve energy between 9 and 4. It's like, dude, fuck you, dude. Like, why haven't you upgraded the system in the last 2 years? Why do I
Right.
gotta keep conserving energy when you're not even doing anything to combat that problem? That doesn't make any sense, dude. Drives me nuts, dude. Drives me
Well,
nuts.
why do I have to restrict yourself if you can just create a better system to keep all that stuff running properly?
And why aren't they doing that though? They're not upgrading shit, dude. They just keep restricting you. That's where it doesn't make. That's why I've been telling people, it doesn't make sense, bro. You think you're doing the right thing, but they're restricting you, and it's going to be more of a restriction in the future because you're doing it now and you're okay with it. No, fuck that.
Right. So like, why do I have to cut back on my energy consumption
I
when you
pay
can
for it in the
make
first place.
right, you pay for it in the first place. But when you could just upgrade the grid
Exactly.
and you could from the source start saving it. You know what I mean?
That's
Then you
what you
wouldn't have
pay for, right? You don't pay
right.
for just the energy, you pay the company so they can upgrade and keep up on stuff. But then they're not
Yeah.
upgrading anything, they're just keeping up on like that and doing minimal fucking uh minimal like what is it?
Like work.
Minimal work and
Yeah.
minimal like upkeep and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Well, how does that benefit the person that's paying for you supposedly to get ahead and build a better system? That doesn't make
Right.
sense.
Well, I had an idea that they should have like a fuel injection car is a pretty good invention because when you're driving, it's not like before when you had carburetors where the gasoline was just sitting in the carburetor and was dumping gasoline into the engine like unnecessarily. So you would waste a lot of gas. With fuel injection, the fuel gets into the engine, in the combustible engine, only when it's necessary, when it needs to. Why don't that's a I mean, it's not the most efficient system, but it's a big upgrade from a carburetor. Well, why can't they have something like that on the electrical grid? When you're using it, it has these sensors that sends electricity to different parts of the city when it's necessary. Now it's like the wires are wide open and electricity is just flowing, 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 and then everybody uses that electricity, and then you get blackouts. Well, why can't you update your wires, man?
Exactly though. Or like you said, my buddy's an electrician and he does that where like you can hook up a generator that like transfers the power to specific things. So therefore like if you have your AC running, you can have the power go into that, and maybe if you want one light upstairs running, you can transfer it to that.
Right.
instead of having it like transfer through the bottom of the house and that's it, or the top of the house and that's it. It's like, yeah, dude, it doesn't make sense. That's what I've been saying for a long ass time, and most people don't care to know, dude. It's upsetting, dude. I'm telling you, they
Yeah. I
just
mean,
they don't care, man.
yeah, they don't care. Which again, I get it. I mean, it's something that it's not on their priority list to think of all this stuff. Yeah, I get it.
But
That
it
doesn't.
should be. It's
Yeah,
for the future of the people and your child or whatever. It's like, what kind of world do you want your child living in? And it's like, if you don't care about that shit, it
yeah,
just makes me think they care more about themselves than anything.
that or they don't realize what's gonna happen to them in the future. You know what I mean? They just get stuck and stuck and stuck, and they can't get out of it. They're just stuck in the wave.
That's why I'm not married or don't have a girl, man. It's like it's hard back here to find somebody like that you
Yeah, I understand that.
can trust or like appreciate like that. Seriously.
Well, you have to find somebody that's like that brings value to your life.
Of course, dude. And
Yeah.
if it doesn't do that, then I'm not going to get married. And
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to just get married to settle like most people. That's me.
Well, like getting married just to get married.
A lot of people do that, dude. They need somebody. A lot of my friends, they need that girl there to fulfill that, I guess, that empty space that they don't have or whatever. And it's like, I don't need that, dude. I got my two dogs and I'll be by myself, and I'd rather work out and do soccer or whatever compared to all the other stuff that doesn't bring too much value to my life, or especially a bunch of drama that I don't
Yeah.
need. I'm just good on that, man.
Yeah, getting married to get married is probably not a wise
works.
decision. Yeah.
For sure, huh?
Yeah. Just to do it? No, that's not. I don't think that's a good idea.
You got to have some kind of compatibility with your spouse or whatever, or
Yeah.
it's not even that. You work together, man. You appreciate what they do, like, or what she does, and she appreciates what you do, and there's no
Right.
fighting about it. It's like they understand, and that's what it's about. It's a common ground, common denominator to where you work it out, and you guys can be on the same grounds in the long run. It doesn't have to be right now. It's just that you're working towards something, you both agree to it, and it'll work out in the future. And that's, I think, how most people last. Other than that, it's like, man, you're gonna last if you're gonna be bullshitting with somebody all the time and being on somebody about everything. Like, no.
No, I think there has to be a certain level of respect. Like you have to respect her and she has to respect you. And then
100%.
you can base all that, you know what I mean? Other than that, I mean, that's why I think that's a good saying. Like love is great, but it's not enough. You need more trust and respect and compatibility. Number one, I mean, you got to be compatible. Like it's hard. It's like it would be something like if you were super into sports and being outside and doing sports activities outside, and your girlfriend or partner is like she wants to be home all the time. Well, you're gonna fight all the time. You know what I mean? You might respect each other, but you want to be outside. She wants to stay inside, so you're gonna butt heads. I don't know. That's hard. That's hard to make work. Something like that.
You're right, man. 100%.
And that doesn't make her a bad person, or you don't, and she doesn't make you a bad person. It's just you're not compatible at that moment. You know what I mean? You're not right for each other at that moment, or you could be.
Yeah, no, yeah,
you could
for sure.
You could be right for each other, but if it's, I don't know. That's my opinion.
No, you're right, man.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's it's hard. It's hard to find this balance too. That's now I understand that saying that they say relationships take work. They do. It's not just seeing everybody in pink rose-colored glasses.
It's tough, dude. People don't care, man. That's just the truth, dude.
That's that TikTok culture, man.
TikTok bullshit or what?
Dude, do you use TikTok?
No.
No.
I don't have Snapchat,
Yeah.
TikTok. Don't have Facebook. I got Instagram. That's it.
Yeah, Instagram's kind of cool. I like Instagram.
It's cool. It's just
Yeah.
that's not where I used to be.
I never got into Snapchat, to be honest. Did you ever use it at all?
I used it for a while, especially when I
Yeah.
was overseas. But then when I found out like they keep the videos and do all this and that, I was like, nah, I'm cool on that.
Yeah, but besides that, I mean, that's a terrible thing. But I mean, if did you use it like on the regular? I never used it.
Only for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Was it cool?
Especially,
Like,
it was cool. Yeah, the only thing I'll say, and I'm not trying to be like that, but like I
yeah.
would get some girls that I met, I would get fucking. They would send me crazy ass fucking pictures sometimes. You didn't think they were down or whatever, and then they would send you something like randomly. It was like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah, you got the adult version.
Sure. as adult as it can be.
you got the premium TV kind of photos.
Somewhat, I did, yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
The pay-per-view ones.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that, bro.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. This.
Hell yeah, fool. I got random ass text messages, like pictures. I was like, whoa, dude, I didn't think I would get that.
You're in Starbucks in like Nuremberg and whoa.
Just some girls are crazy, man. Let's just put it that way.
Dude, and they're getting wilder, bro. They're out here being wilding, man.
Yeah, they're getting worse, I would say.
Dude, they sending videos, man.
Fucking crazy ass girls, man.
Oh man, you're like, you're going about your day, wake up, check my Snapchat. Oh, okay, adult variety. It's gonna be a good day today.
I just remember this one girl that like I hooked up with this one girl, and then like her friend was trying to get at me, and like I didn't even talk to the other girl for a long time, and like I wasn't trying to get at her, but she sent me some weird ass fucking picture like on Snapchat, and I was like, whoa, this girl's trying to get at me, and it was like. Then I hit her up about it, and she never even hit me back. Nothing. It was like, oh, whatever, dude. But it's like, why are you playing games like that? It's weird.
Especially with those types of provocative photos.
Why would you do that? It's just weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just like the thrill of it, sending these types of pics.
Exactly, just being a tease.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, I don't know. I never really got into Snapchat, and I don't know how. Dude, did you know about TikTok like before, or did it just came out of nowhere and blew up? Like to me, it seems like TikTok just blew up, man. Oh man. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up for today. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yo, welcome back.
That shit kicked me out, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, sorry about that. Apologies.
No, it's not your fault.
Did you hear about TikTok before, or like, dude, that seemed like it came out of nowhere and just blew up like crazy, man.
I did. I was never for all that fucking weird shit, like or like everything that's like, what is it like the
like that
most
like that.
Most popular at that time or comes out now and everybody's got to get on it. I'm not for all that really.
Oh, like trending.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. So
Yeah.
I try to stay away from that stuff as much as I can.
Have you ever seen somebody make a TikTok like in real life? Have you ever seen somebody do it, like girls dancing in front of in front of a phone or anything
I've seen
that?
it a couple of times. Yeah, it's weird.
Is it weird?
It is weird. You're dancing in front of a video just to make, or in front of your phone just to make a video.
Yeah.
And sometimes you take more than one like cut or whatever. It's just weird. It's like that's fucking weird.
Is it weird? Yeah, I always imagined it being weird. Like it when like girls, because girls like do some crazy ass dance or something for TikTok, and then I wonder how many times they do it, and if somebody sees it, it would look weird.
Hell yeah! What the hell?
Yeah.
Trying to get likes for your video? Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, that's whack, man.
It is whack. Seriously.
And
You don't have any other skills?
just dancing in front of your phone.
It's fucking stupid, dude.
Hashtag pool dance. Oh yeah.
I don't even like attention. Why the fuck would I dance in front of my phone to get that kind of attention? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying, man.
Girls like that though. They like that validation, man. They like those hearts and likes.
Dude, they need that attention, dude. But that's a wrong chick, though. She needs that. Like that.
Dude, that's a red flag for me. Especially if you're getting attention like from TikTok, bro. Dude.
I don't need attention. I don't need or want attention in general. So you want to do something like that? Oh, I for sure don't want to be with you.
Dude, like 10,000 likes. I don't know.
Yeah, just why do you need validation from people like that? From people you don't even know? That's weird.
It is weird, but girls like that, man. They like that, dude.
Still, that doesn't make sense. You need validation from someone you don't know, but you're willing to live with the person that you supposedly love, but you need validation from somebody you don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me, dude.
Would you be with a girl that had TikTok and did TikTok videos in your living room?
Fuck no.
That's weird, right? Like,
well, okay, I don't want to say that. Like, if you're with someone for a long time and then they turn that into like a business and whatever, I mean, I guess, but I don't like any girl that likes to bring a lot of attention to herself. I never have. I don't want to be with someone like that. I don't like attention, period. Yeah. Even though I got tattoos and like if I wear a tank top, I get a lot of attention and stuff like that. That's not the issue.
Right.
I guess I chose for that to happen.
Sure.
But I don't want extended fucking people looking at me all the time just because of, I mean, you already get that, man. When you go out with like a pretty girl or whatever and like,
sure.
I don't know. I've got that my whole life, dude. I just don't want more attention, dude. I really don't.
But
for me, I don't like attention.
Yeah, I understand that, man. That would be weird. Like if we're chilling in the living room and then she was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a TikTok video, and then she starts dancing in the living room and filming it on TikTok. That'd be weird, bro, for me.
Just using the space that like your home is your home. I'm not trying to show everybody my home. It's for like your family, your friends, someone close to you. I'm not trying to show the world like where I live. Like
MTV, welcome to my crib.
Welcome to, more like welcome to my cabin.
Yeah, welcome to my cabin. This is the room where all the magic happens.
Exactly, right? The living room, man. Right when you walk in the door. I'm just playing.
Yeah. Right when you walk in the door, big king size bed.
Takes up most of the living room. Like, welcome to my office.
welcome to my office.
Get comfortable whenever need be. You know, got a big enough spot for you.
Yeah, come chill in the bed.
Oh, you want to take off your underwear and stuff? No problem. I'm just kidding.
No problem.
Just kidding.
Yeah, you want to get nude in the office? That's okay too.
You want to go to the nude beach? We don't have to. We got it right here.
We got it right here. Yo, or it's in the next room. You actually have sand in the room. Like, here we go.
Stripper pole and everything.
Oh man,
that'd be crazy.
Sure, somebody's got something like that.
Hell yeah! What do you mean?
Of course.
I'm not like that. I'm not trying to do all that though. I'm not. I'm not on that.
Yeah, but it's so addicting for people that need that, man.
It's not that. It's like I've been through that too, where you can have like a different girl every night. I'm not saying having a relationship or having relations with.
Oh, that.
I'm just saying you can go out with a different girl every night, or like, all right, maybe you can have relations with them or a different one every night if you want to. But that shit gets old, fool. It's like you want someone that you actually. I'm talking to all the real people out there. You actually want somebody that you have something with, or can confide in somebody. you feel a certain way about them, man. You don't want to just like even if a girl's super hot and all that and gives you a lot of what you need, but not everything, it's still not enough, dude. You want that other aspect of you can actually have like you don't have to have that relationship with them. You can have a actual kick it at home, get food, make food, do all that together, and you still have a relationship. That's what it's about, dude. Not just the sex and all that stuff and the other stuff.
Yeah, that's always good, right? That's always a good part about it. I mean, that's extra. That's the extra part of it because you're. I mean, if you're having a relationship with the person, I mean, you're not. I mean, you are having sex, but you're not having sex all the time. I mean, there's parts of the day where you're doing other stuff, right? You're
Of
talking, you're
course.
hanging out, right? So, I mean, that other stuff is. I think both are important. Sex is important because it builds intimacy, but also you need to have like
Right.
substance to that relationship too.
It can't be based off one thing. It's got to be well-rounded relationship, and that's not just because
That's
I'm
not
saying
easy.
that. No,
Yeah.
no, and it's not because I'm just saying that. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's what a relationship has to be built off of, dude. You have to be able to when you have downtime and there's nothing to do, when
Yeah.
you would be doing your own thing, well, you're doing it with them or they're doing it with you, or you guys can do it together and it doesn't affect one or the other. And it's like, that's when you really kind of like can build towards something and know that you have something. Cause it's like other people will encroach on that or fuck your day up or try to do this and that or can't chill or have to do this. It just doesn't work. And that's just how it works. I don't know. This is how it goes, man.
That's how it goes. Yeah. That takes it. I mean, it takes a while to get to a place like that or find a person like that. And,
Well,
you
that
know,
the girl in Italy, she would hate when I'd wake up early in the morning. She's like, "You're already awake?" It's like, "Yeah,
yeah.
bitch, I don't party all the time." Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
not being mean. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
don't party all. Huh?
Or I just wake up early. I wake up early.
I wake up early, dude. It's like that's
Yeah.
what it is. I'm gonna fucking say what's up, and if you don't want to wake up, I don't care. I'm not gonna harass you. So I'll just do my thing or get up, take a shower, whatever, and go about
Yeah.
my
That's
day, and then get up when you
that's what
want and fucking
that's what I
do
do. I,
whatever.
I wake up. I wake up about 5:30, and I get breakfast, take a shower, do what I need to do, and then my wife wakes up about 7 or 8, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect anything.
So I'm saying you're just doing your thing, dude. You're starting your day, and that's how you start your day, and that's what keeps you sane. So
Yeah.
nobody can tell you anything.
It's not like I'm gonna wake her up and be like, "Yeah, you gotta wake up at 5:30." When why?
It's like, hey, you better get up right now and get in the shower with me. She's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Yo, I mean, I could do
That's
that, but
crazy.
nah, that's crazy, bro.
Probably wouldn't stay with you for too much longer.
Nah, dude, she wouldn't, dude.
That's what I mean.
Hey,
Like, and I understand that though. Like,
yeah,
dude, people are their own people. It's like you're getting along with someone that's totally different from you, and you meet in the middle ground. So it's like you got to make it work somehow. You can't be on the same thing every time or like agree
right.
on everything. Like that's just how it goes, man.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like, I wake up early, but because I wake up early, I go to bed early because I'm like I get tired. I'm really tired, and she wakes up later, but she can go to bed later. You know what I mean? Her day schedule's a little bit off, but
Different
doesn't
schedule.
affect us in any way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I go to bed at like if on a normal day 10:30, she goes to bed at 12 o'clock. Like, what's the difference? You know what I mean? Like, who cares? Unless it's different day. You know what I mean?
Well, you know
Yeah,
your wife, dude. So it's not a big
yeah.
deal.
It's not a big deal.
Well, it's my parents. My dad will go to bed fucking super late, dude, like 2 o'clock in the morning. My mom goes to bed like 8, 9.
Yeah,
It's on two different schedules. This is how it works, dude.
that's just how it works. And that's just how it equals itself out.
Well, would you want to go to sleep at the same time as your lady every night and all that? I don't know. I don't think you have like your own time or like your own
I
space. You know,
I don't think
You're,
I don't think that would be possible.
I don't think it would be positive for the relationship. I'm just saying, think if you're doing everything at the exact same time all the time.
That would be weird, to be honest.
So that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
you're gonna go to sleep at the same time. You're gonna wake up at the same time, and then you're gonna see each other every day at the same time when you get home.
Yeah, that's I mean, life wouldn't even dictate that, you know what I mean? Because
That would be too much.
yeah, because I mean, like, I get home at a different time than she does from work or something, you know what I mean?
That's what I
Or
mean.
yeah, the only time,
What if she's waiting for you when you get home? You'd be like, oh, what the hell?
yeah, it would be
Not
nice.
like. I don't mean that. I just mean
Yeah.
like over. I don't know, like over
Oh,
obsessive,
like
like
over attached girlfriend, like, oh yeah, 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 yeah.
exactly. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't wait for you to be home like every day. It's like, hey, wait, that's a little too much. Like, that's all.
Yeah, like usually when I get home, she's like, I don't know, she's either watching TV or she's doing something on the computer or, and if I'm like if I'm home earlier, I'm like on the balcony or something or vacuuming or I don't know, you just do different activities. It's not like I'm sitting there like, oh, okay, I can't wait, I can't wait.
Eh, eh. You're just doing your thing until she gets home, and then when she gets home, it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah, it's like cool, and then we do our thing together, whatever it is, some
Of
things, and
course.
then we kind of do something else, and then the sometimes we go to bed at the same time. I mean, or sometimes we go to wake up at the same time. That happens, but to do everything at the same time every time, dude, not only is that not positive, that's not healthy, but that's not even realistic.
Some people do that though. I think though.
Really?
I think so.
That's wild. But if it works
You're
for them,
like
it
you're
works for
like
them.
you're like me, dude. I'd always with my ex. I'd always wake up way earlier, and she'd be like, "Why are you awake?" and blah blah blah. It's like, all right, whatever. I'll start sleep and shit, and I'll take a shower and do my thing. Exactly like you, dude. I just did my
Yeah.
thing. Took the dogs on a walk. She'd still be sleeping when I came back.
But it doesn't bother you, right? It's like, who cares?
No,
That's
no, it didn't bother.
yeah,
I don't need her to wake up at the same time as me. That's not. I don't
yeah,
care.
yeah. The only time
But
we watch, yeah,
it'd be nice though if like sometimes like she'd make breakfast or something when I came back or surprise me or did something like that. Not just
I,
like
I know what you're
sleep in
saying.
and
Yeah,
then do fucking homework all day or like whatever. I get it, but like I don't
I know
know.
what you're saying. Like you don't kind of expect her to make breakfast, but it would be nice
It'd
if
be
there was like,
nice.
yeah, it'd be nice that you come home and because you're probably coming home when she's about to wake up. So, or she's already
Yes.
woken up, so she's probably making breakfast for herself, and it'd be nice if she made breakfast as well for you when you got home.
100%.
Yeah, that I know what you're saying. That's always nice.
It'd be much appreciated. That's all.
Right, exactly. And that doesn't have to be every day, but it's appreciative. You
No.
know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Even if it was just on the weekend, that'd be cool to look forward to that. Even if it was just Saturday, dude, every
Y-
Saturday or something. That'd be
Right?
super cool to look forward to.
Yeah, it'd be sick because you're like, wow, she's gonna do something really cool on this day. You're like looking forward to it.
Of course, dude. And it's
Yeah,
like, I don't
I
know.
get that. I get that
I'm not
100%.
I'm not putting my ex down, dude, not whatsoever. It's just we just didn't match like that, so it just didn't work out. This is what it was.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
But I know what you're saying. I understand that, and that's or the times that we would go or wake up together or things like that would be like if we're going on a trip and we have to go to like a flight or something. That's different. You know,
Yeah, it's 100% different.
yeah, and sometimes it's nice like it's nice like when I go out and I might I'm it shows that your partner is like what do you call it, like thinking of you, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like if you're like out and about in town and you're like walking by and like, oh, this would be good for your wife or girlfriend, and then like you're hoping that they would do the same for you, like they're out and about and like, oh, this reminds me of my partner, I'll buy this something, or you know what I mean, like even if it's like a candy bar or something, it just shows that they're thinking of you during their day, you know that's
You
super
know what?
cool.
That makes sense. Yeah, you're right. That makes sense, dude.
That I always appreciate.
Well, that's when you know they really care for you. Because if they don't do that, dude, that they don't care that much.
Yeah, they don't care that much, man.
That's fucked up. No, now that I think of it, for my situation, like I got that sometimes, but not. with the last one, I didn't really get it like that. I wish she cared more.
You know what I mean? Like, like she'll be driving and it doesn't have to be something big. You know what I mean? And she could be driving and she's like, oh, I'm thirsty. So she's like, I want to buy a Gatorade. And she would be like, oh, Drew, or, my boyfriend likes Gatorade too. You know what? I'll get him a Gatorade too. And then,
but they have, or they have that special flavor that you never seen before, but you know that he's got it before and he likes, like, and they grab it for you.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, it's like, I don't know, ocean breeze, and they're like, oh, you know what? He likes it, so, or she likes it, or whatever, and you get it for him. It could be something silly like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're right. 100%.
Yeah. So, anyway, man, you want to wrap up the show?
Yeah, it's been an hour and 30 minutes. It's been a good show.
It's been a good show, man. Last thoughts on the show for tonight? Any?
Stay cool out there. I don't know how the temperature is across the world or where everybody's at that will be listening to this or is listening to this, but stay cool, and it's almost over. We'll get through that.
Yeah, we'll get through it, man. Yeah. So thanks everybody for listening, and thanks for joining us on the podcast, and we'll catch everybody on the next one. Yeah. And I'm thinking we can have another podcast either later this week, man.
Sounds good to me.
All right, man. So always a pleasure. Take care. Everybody stay safe out there. And we'll catch you out on another episode of the State of Emergency podcast. Peace.
Later.